The summer of 2025 is set to be an unforgettable season for anime lovers, with some of the most anticipated titles arriving on our screens. From epic battles and emotional roller coasters to mind-blowing animation and gripping stories, there's something for everyone. Whether you're a fan of action-packed sagas, heart-pounding mysteries, or thought-provoking dramas, the new anime lineup promises to keep you glued to your screen. So, which shows are worth your time and attention? Let's break down the top picks that you can't afford to miss and explore some of the hidden gems that might just surprise you. Let's go ahead and start with the must-watch anime of the season, each one packing a punch in its own way, ready to elevate your anime experience to the next level. But don't forget to stay tuned for some underrated masterpieces, those hidden gems that are flying under the radar but are guaranteed to steal your heart and attention. This summer, it's all about discovering new stories, revisiting old favorites, and getting lost in the world that anime creators have painstakingly built. Ready to dive into this year's top picks? Let's go! The Infinity Castle arc in Demon Slayer is hands down one of the most anticipated arcs of the series. After years of intense battles, heart-wrenching moments, and character growth, Tanjiro and the Hashira launch their final assault on Muzan Kibutsuji's stronghold, the infamous Infinity Castle. Expect breathtaking animation, jaw-dropping fight choreography, and emotional stakes that are gonna have you on the edge of your seat. Ufotable has once again taken the reins with its mind-blowing visuals. Every frame is a work of art, from the beautifully detailed environments to the fluid, fast-paced action sequences. But it's not just about the fights. This arc delves deep into the emotional turmoil of Tanjiro and his comrades. The long-awaited showdowns between Tanjiro and Muzan, as well as the explosive final battles, will leave you gasping for air. This arc promises to redefine shonen history, setting a new standard for epic storytelling. The emotional toll on Tanjiro and his team, combined with the tragic yet heroic sacrifices, ensure that this arc will be a defining moment for the series. If you haven't been following Demon Slayer, this is the arc to catch up on. Season 3 of Mushoku Tensei is shaping up to be a game-changer for fans of isekai anime. Rudeus' journey through the war-torn central continent is filled with fresh challenges, deeper character growth, and the political intrigue that made previous seasons so gripping. But this season also delves into darker, more mature themes, moving beyond the typical adventure to explore the complexities of the human condition. Mushoku Tensei has always been known for its exceptional world building and emotional depth. In this season, we see Rudeus mature in ways we didn't expect, faced with complex moral dilemmas and emotional growth that keep the show from being just another fantasy tale. With a deep dive into war, loss, and personal ambition, this season promises to give us a deeper understanding of Rudeus' character, while also keeping the humor and adventure that fans love. For those who love a well-crafted story that doesn't shy away from darker themes while maintaining its emotional core, Mushoku Tensei Season 3 is a must-watch. Prepare for another emotional roller coaster. The second season of Oshinoko picks up right where it left off, diving deeper into the dark side of the entertainment industry. Aqua's revenge plot intensifies, new rivals emerge, and the blurred line between idols and predators becomes even murkier. This season ramps up the suspense with sharp social commentary, gripping mysteries, and shocking twists that are gonna keep you glued to your screen. The show's masterful blend of thriller and drama is what sets it apart from other anime in the same genre. It's not just about the glamorous side of show business, it's about the darker undercurrents, the manipulation and the exploitation that lurk behind the scenes. Oshinoko Season 2 pulls no punches, exposing the ugliest parts of the industry while exploring the lengths people will go to for fame, success, and revenge. If you're looking for an anime that doesn't hold back and challenges your perceptions, Oshinoko is a must-watch. The suspense will keep you hooked, and the plot twists will be leaving you reeling. If you enjoyed the chaotic, action-packed ride of Suicide Squad Isekai Part 1, then Part 2 is gonna blow your mind. Harley Quinn and the squad are back, trapped in a fantasy world with even deadlier stakes. What makes this series so captivating is its blend of DC's signature humor with brutal action and unpredictable storytelling. It's wild, it's chaotic, and it's one of the most fun anime series out there. What sets Suicide Squad Isekai apart from typical action fantasy anime is its unpredictability. The characters, most of whom are anti-heroes at best, are thrown into a high-stakes world that consistently tests their limits. There's no shortage of insanity, whether it's epic battles, unexpected alliances, or the sheer absurdity of the situations they find themselves in. While the top picks of the season are grabbing most of the attention, there's an exciting world of underrated anime that are equally deserving of the spotlight. These hidden gems might not be getting as much mainstream hype, but trust me, they're more than worth your time. Let's dive into some of the best kept secrets of summer 2025, where unexpected brilliance and fresh stories await us. Okay. From the creator who worked as an assistant on Chainsaw Man, Dandadan is a chaotic and utterly captivating mix of supernatural action and quirky romance. The story follows a boy who believes in aliens and a girl who's convinced ghosts are real. They mess around on a dare, only to quickly realize the consequences. What sets Dandadan apart from other supernatural anime is its unpredictable plot. The battles are fast-paced, the romance quirky but full of charm, and the art style jaw-droppingly good. It's got that edgy, high-energy vibe that fans of Chainsaw Man will recognize, but with its own, wild, unique flair. The twists and turns are just as intense as the action scenes, and while it's funny, Dandadan isn't afraid to get dark. It's a perfect blend of ridiculousness and seriousness, where you're gonna find yourself laughing one minute and on the edge of your seat the next. If you're into fast-paced supernatural stories with a twist of romance and mind-blowing action, this one's a sleeper hit that'll definitely sneak up on you. Set in feudal Japan, the elusive samurai tells the story of a young fugitive lord who must rely on wit, strategy, and stealth to survive. This anime mixes historical action with clever tactics, making it a stand-up for anyone interested in Japanese history, and battles that aren't all about brute force. It's like Vinland Saga meets Spy X Family, but with a young, highly intelligent protagonist who outsmarts his enemies rather than overpowering them. And what makes the elusive samurai so intriguing is the depth of the characters and the complexity of the battles. It's not just about swinging swords and fighting enemies, it's about thinking 2 steps ahead. Every battle feels like a game of chess, and the stakes are high. The show manages to weave in historical events seamlessly, making you feel immersed in the world without getting bogged down in heavy exposition. If you're someone who loves a good historical action story with a twist of strategy, this is definitely an anime to watch. It's a gem that offers something different from the typical battle shonen and keeps you engaged with its clever plot and brilliant character development. A Condition Called Love is the perfect choice for fans of deep emotional romance. At first glance, it may seem like a typical shoujo anime about love and high school drama, but beneath the surface, it explores the complexities of relationships in a way that feels fresh and real. The story revolves around a girl who doesn't understand love until she meets a boy with an obsessive devotion that borders on unhealthy. What starts as a typical romance quickly evolves into something far more intricate. What makes this show stand out is its emotional depth. The characters feel real, their struggles with love and attachment relatable. It's not just about the sweetness of romance, it's about understanding love's complexities, the vulnerabilities that come with it, and the growth that comes through understanding someone else's feelings. The emotional weight of the series will hit you harder than you expect. By the end, you're gonna find yourself rooting for these characters to navigate their way through love's challenges. For anyone who's a fan of romance that's more than just fluff, A Condition Called Love delivers sincerity, vulnerability, and emotional growth. Have at it. Sengoku Yoko offers a blend of mythology, action, and rich world building that will pull in any fantasy lover. Set in a war-torn land where humans and spirits clash, the anime takes us on a journey that's packed with epic battles and deep emotional connections. From the author of Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer, this series brings us the same creative spark that made their previous work a standard. The world of Sengoku Yoku is vibrant, filled with lore and complex characters. The fighting scenes are intense, but it's the relationships between humans, spirits, and even within families that really steal the show. There's a strong emphasis on the found family dynamic where characters form bonds in the heat of battle, making it a great watch for anyone who enjoys action with a meaningful emotional core. If you're someone who enjoys fantasy with a mix of high-stakes action and heartfelt moments, Sengoku Yoko is an anime you didn't know you were missing. It's a thrilling ride with fantastic lore, dynamic fights, and a touching story at its very heart. Now that we've highlighted some of the must-watch and underrated anime of summer 2025, let's dive deeper into why these shows are truly worth your attention. What sets them apart from the hundreds of other titles out there, and why do they deserve to be on your watch list? Demon Slayer Infinity Castle Arc isn't just another action-packed season, it's a cultural milestone. The importance of this arc lies not just in its spectacular fight scenes, but in the emotional payoff that it delivers. Demon Slayer has always been known for its striking animation and intense battles, but this arc elevates everything to a new level. The emotional stakes are sky high, and the animation studio Ufotable has spared no expense in delivering a breathtaking visual experience. The true beauty of Demon Slayer lies in how it blends action with emotional depth. Tanjiro's journey has always been about more than just slaying demons. It's about his unyielding determination to save his sister and defeat the source of the demon curse. This arc finally brings us face to face with the culmination of his efforts, and the stakes couldn't be higher. We're talking about more than just Tanjiro's personal growth. It's about the future of humanity itself. The fights are thrilling, but it's the emotional weight of the character's struggles that is gonna stick with you long after the credits roll. If you've been following Mushoku Tensei since the start, you know that this isn't your typical isekai. Season 3 continues Rudeus' journey, but with a darker, more mature tone that explores the consequences of his actions. This season isn't just about Rudeus leveling up or gaining new powers, it's about the personal and moral struggles that come with power. What sets this season apart is its ability to balance intricate world building with deep character exploration. Rudeus is no longer just an overpowered protagonist, he's a complex, flawed character trying to come to terms with his past mistakes. And the emotional depth here is what makes this season stand out. This isn't just another isekai about a character getting stronger. It's about a journey of self-discovery, the burdens of growth, and the consequences of living in a new world with the knowledge of your past life. What did you think about our top picks for the summer 2025 anime season? And I'll catch you next time.